Okay. Now 5 degrees, this Jupiter is retro. That means what? 30 degree minus 5 is 25 degree. So for 25 degree, if you take 25 into 0.4, it is 10. Directly also we can take, right? For 20 degrees, it's 8 years. That means for 5 degree, it is 2 years, right? For every 5 degree, this Jupiter is moving 2 years. Directly that like that also you can take. Okay. Now let us come here. That means what? It is going to stay 0 to how many years here? 10 years instead of 12. But now this 10 to 22 will not come here. Understand? Because this Jupiter is retro. Now what you have to take? 10 to 22. This is special. Why? Because this is second phase is where the native is going to undergo his karmic results. If he has done good in the past life, he'll get all comforts like bike and good schooling, good health, okay, and recognition in studies. All that good things he will enjoy. Suppose he has done bad, because I told this is karmic. So then he has to enjoy the karmic or suffer ill health, okay, and bad name and financial constraints to the parents, okay, all those things, accidents, all those things he will suffer in this second progression. That is the beauty. Understand? Jupiter means this jiva. This jiva, whether it is going to enjoy or suffer, is said by this retro planet only. Okay. Now this will be the third one. Ideally, this one should be second, but this will become the third one. Now what will happen? 22 to 34, 34 to 46, 46 to 58, 58 to 70. So this is first, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. Okay. If it is retro means this is the condition. Again, there are certain exceptions to this. There are certain exceptions to this special rule. What is that? If Rahu or Ketu is with this retro Jupiter, then though Jupiter is retro, you have to take it as direct. In case any retro planet means Saturn retro and Jupiter retro. Okay, Mercury retro, Jupiter retro. Like that, retro planet is with Jupiter. Then also in progression, we have to take it as direct. Okay. Okay. And even in the 12th house, if there is any retro planet, then also you have to take this Jupiter as direct only. In case this Jupiter is in 26 degree 40 minutes to 30 degree of that sign, that is the last pada of a sign. Then also if Jupiter is retro also you have to take direct only. This you have to understand. We should not make mistakes in this. So I hope till here it is clear for Jupiter transit. Okay. Now we will try to understand the 5 rounds of the Jupiter. First we will take the first round. This is 0 to 12 years. Okay. Now This is 0 to 12 years is very, very important. Now let us assume Jupiter is here. Then 0 to 12 year is the first phase. Okay. Now which planets will connect here? In the natal chart, which and all are in 1, 5, 9, 2, 7, 12. These planets will get connected. Okay. Again, you have to remember here. You should not forget. Saturn is 30. Rahu Barketu is 18 years. Why this is important? I'll tell you when you go to the second phase of the progression. Now, this is 0 to 12 years is a stage of infant. Okay. Here, the person is more or less dependent on the parents only. Okay. His individual decisions is very, very less. He may cry, I want this, I want that, but he cannot do anything on his own. Right. So it is a stage of infancy. So here, the some planets in the natal chart will be very, very important. What are those natal chart planets? Very, very important. Means Sun, Moon, and Mercury. Okay. Because these planets shows the father, mother, and the education of the native. Okay. So these connections with this is Jupiter, and of course the health also. Okay. Shows the about the native. This Rahu or Ketu's connection at this time to this Jupiter should be seen, because this will indicate some ill health, Gandantam, okay, difficult time, all that. Okay. And between this Jupiter and Rahu, more distance is better. Okay. Now, Jupiter in Ashwini 1 and Rahu in Ashwini 2. This gives ill health, okay, sudden death of someone in the family, sudden death of someone, okay, or separation of father or mother, okay, separation of father or mother, or severe illness to native, or again father or mother in this 0 to 12 years. But suppose this Jupiter is at Ashwini 1 and Rahu is it, let us assume, Satabisha 2 or Purva Bhadrapada 4, like that, this is good. Okay, this indicates something good. Okay, this you remember just to see the illness or some kind of Gandanta mandal, we have to write that. We'll see. Okay, in the charts, when I explain, it will be more easier for you all. Okay, now Saturn's connection also we have to see. Why Saturn's connection? Because this is Saturn's connection will show the laziness of the child or delay in education, okay, or very slow in the class. They will say, no, your son is very slow, your daughter is very slow. All that will be said by this stage. Now let us go to the second phase. So second phase means what we have to do? We have to go here and we have to change this Jupiter. So Jupiter from 12 to 24, second phase. Okay. And let me put some Ketu here. Okay. I'll put Rahu here and I'll put Saturn also here. Okay. That means this is 0 to 18, 0 to 18, and 0 to 30. Okay. Now let me come back to the second phase. Again here, after moving the Jupiter to Taurus. What we have to do here is we have to again connect the planets from this Taurus, which are in 1, 5, 9, 2, 7, and 12. Okay. This is a very interesting and very careful phase of the life. Okay. Very interesting and careful phase of the life. We can say it is a life changer because during this education, good habits, bad habits, okay, profession, okay, and is education, everything is decided before this 24 years in maximum charts. Only few charts go and study master degree or something, okay, but otherwise most of them are well settled in their degree itself, okay. So that is there, and whether they do proper education or they fall into habits like smoking, drinking, or with opposite gender relationship and not able to concentrate, okay, falling in love or getting concentrated, all those things will be decided in this stage. This is the adulthood, okay. High importance should be given for this stage. Accordingly, we have to guide the parents. Like this, you help your kid. Like this, you guide them like that and all. So here, habits means automatically this moon will come. Moon is the karaka, which will do good also, which will do bad also. Okay. And next, Mars will be important here because fights, accidents, all that will come. Understand? And Mercury, Venus, and Saturn. Because he is going to decide the job, campus interview, all those things are also going to get decided here. Okay. Here, this is Saturn and Jupiter's connection in the progression is going to decide the karma. That is the profession of the native. Okay. Here, the Ketu transit is very, very important. Why? Because in 12 to 24 years, this Jupiter is in Taurus. At the same time, this Ketu, which was in Virgo, in a 19th year or completion of 18th year will move to Leo. From here, it will move to here. And this Rahu, from here, it will move from here. Now we have to see the planets which are in 1, 5, 9 and what is that? 12th to this Rahu and Ketu also. Now when this Ketu makes a connection with Mercury, that is when love, understand, some obstacles in education, okay, these things will happen. Okay, for some people they may fall in love, some people they may not study properly, okay, and some people may choose this Mercury related karaka education like communication engineering, telecommunication engineering, textiles, okay, wire and wireless, all those things will come. Okay, we'll discuss when I combine the progression with the career. But as of now, you think this Ketu's connection to Mercury is definitely going to cause some interesting changes in the native's life. And where we can definitely say they will fall into some love, one side or two side, but definitely it will be there if this Mercury and Ketu are related to Mercury's houses, that is Virgo and Gemini and the moon's house Cancer. In one of these houses, if the progression is taking place and connected to Mercury, 100% they are going to fall in love. Okay. Sometimes you will see that combination will not be there in the chart, but they would have fallen in love. Okay. That is only because of the progression. Sometimes you will see they will not have that combination, but they would have got married. But similarly, when this Venus, this Ketu progression is there on this Venus. And that time they would have got divorced. If you want to check this, you check in recent cinema artist. The last 4 or 5 years, who all got divorced, they didn't have that Nadi wise diverse combination. But when you take that progression, 100% it will tally. That is the beauty of this subject. Okay. And next, what you have to see is the what is that? How this now, for example, if Jupiter is getting connected well to Venus, okay, then he may get comfort. Like his father may buy and give him bike, car, okay, all luxury items, okay. And similarly, if Jupiter is well connected to Mercury and Sun, you'll get gold medal, distinction in education, okay. And now this Rahu is getting connected to Mars, some surgery, accident, like that. Well, we have to chart, okay. But this position, moving the planet and connecting this, what is that? Positions is very, very important. This position you have to keep important. Next, third, fourth, fifth, and all is there. We will see. As of now, we try to understand this much. The next video, we'll try to see a Saturn progression, Rahu Ketu progression. Then we'll try to see some chart and the remaining phases of Jupiter as and when possible. I think you should be able to do it because same logic. Third phase means marriage, all those things and all takes place. Fourth means buying house, property, settlement like that, and all is there. Try to do some small work on that. You will get a fair amount of idea. Otherwise, we will see it some other class next time. Okay, next time I'll come up with the interesting topic. Thank you.